welcome back to another Thursday Shuffle. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with 8 random packs of Magic cards from the history of Magic the Gathering. We have some old stuff, we have some new stuff, we have some supplementary sets, we have standard sets, we've got a little bit of everything here. So of course we've got Dominaria, Alliances, Throne of Eldraine, Ravnica Allegiances, Conspiracy Take the Crown, Unstable, Theros Beyond Death, Prophecy, and that's it for this week. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what this series is, it's called the Thursday Shuffle because we shuffle up these packs and then we roll a d8 twice and open up 2 of these packs at random. So that way, every Thursday, you're going to hopefully see 2 packs of different sets opened. And we're not looking for value. We're not looking for, like, you know, anything like that. We're just opening these packs for the enjoyment of the cards and seeing what we find. And maybe getting some variety, a little bit of spice, you know, spice up your life and all that whatnot. So there we go. We've got our stack of cards. We get our trusty D8 out, and we're going to roll that like so. So we're going to go 2, and we're going to go 6. All right, so let's go 6 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2. All right. So it looks like we've got a Throne of Eldraine pack. And what? Conspiracy Take the Crown. Very nice. We're going to start with the Throne of Eldraine pack because Conspiracy seems a little bit more exciting, maybe. Throne of Eldraine, you've all seen this set. You know what's going on. There's a lot of good stuff in this set. This set was a lot of fun to play with as well. So we've got a Thrill of Possibilities. Bartered Cow. So tiny. Look, they've put him in a jar again. There's a card in the Unstable set with a jar as well. Right? Who doesn't like putting people in jars? Barge In. Curious Pair. Now here's the thing that came out with this set, which is the Adventure. So like this is a creature card that has a sorcery built into it. So you can cast the sorcery part of this card from your hand instead of casting the creature. It then goes into like exile in the Adventure zone, which then you can then cast the creature for its cost from that zone at, you know, same turn or, you know, whatever, as long as you have the mana, right? Reaper of Night, again, another card with adventure on it. Silver Flame Ritual. Steel Gaze Griffin. Signpost Scarecrow. And then we're into our uncommons here. So we've got a Hypnotic Sprite. Good old Hypnotic Sprite. Countering a spell, right? Cost 3 or less. This one always caught me as a little bit of lackluster. In Limited, it seemed okay, but it was still kind of like very situational because like you have to hold up 3 mana to counter something that costs 3 or less. So you have to hope your opponent's not casting a 4-drop on your turn 3, essentially. Like if they go first, if your opponent goes first and you have this in hand, turn 3, if you leave this up, you're not countering something on turn 4, on their turn 4, most likely. So then this just does nothing, right? And it's kind of awkward, right? Sir Farron, the Henge Hammer. An interesting little card, legendary 2/2, that gives another attacking creature +X/+X, where X is Sir Farron's power. Sir Ellen, the Lion's Claw, another one of the legendary Sirs from the set. There's one for each color. And our rare, Doom Foretold. Sees a lot of play in Standard still currently. Doom Foretold deck is a very fun deck for the people who enjoy it, I guess. It's an interesting thing where it's like you basically try to control your opponent's side of the board and stick this so that when it essentially controls their side of the board until you're ready for it to go off and then you get a bunch of things. So that's kind of cool. And we got a foil rare out of this pack, a Black Lance Paragon. Another really cool rare. This card sees play, or did see play, in a large number of Mardu and Rakdos decks for quite some time, mainly because it's a 3/1 with flash that gives another Knight Death Touch and lifelink until end of turn, so it can definitely change a lot of games around. Not to mention it's also a 3/1 that can give the lifelink and death touch to itself when it comes into play. So this thing can be flashed into block like Questing Beast, right? And then it trades for it, and you gain life. And you gain life. So I mean, like, there's that as well, which is pretty nice. Anyway, that's a really nice rare to hit as well in foil, so we'll take it. We got a junk card and a mountain. Good old mountain. All right, Conspiracy Take the Crown. Can you match 2 playable rares, one being foil? Can you match 2 playable rares, 1 being foil? Let's find it. We've got Illusionary Informant. One of the conspiracy cards there. That's why it's got the weird border on it, if you didn't notice. See the border around the outside is kind of like almost like pillars of a guild hall or something, basically. It's interesting. Trumpet Blast. Absorb Vis. Traumatic Visions. Raise the Alarm. Good little instant there. Ravenous Lucrocota. Hexplate Golem. Do you think it's because it has hexproof? No, it's just because it has plates that are hexagons. That's it. They did like the double switch on you there. Hexplate Golem, sweet, it's got hexproof. No, it's just made of hex plates. It's just made of plates that are hexagons. Oh, that's much less exciting. Okay, Vaporkin. Murder. Good old murder. Solid removal spell, always. Farbog Boneflinger, first uncommon. Juniper Order Ranger. It's a 2/4 for 5. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and a 1/1 counter on Juniper Order Ranger. Dread Statuary. And our rare is a Horn of Greed. Well, that's a pretty good one. Horn of Greed's a great card. Whenever a player plays a land, that player draws a card. If you saw my stream 2 Thursdays ago, or I guess at this point it'd be, yeah, was it 2 Thursdays ago? Yeah, 2 Thursdays ago from this video, I did a stream on Twitch where I played with one of my patrons, Brad, and two other people, Food Time and Mrs. Landdrops, and Brad played this card in his deck, and Mrs. Landdrops was playing Tatiova, so she was playing lots and lots of lands, so she was drawing lots and lots of cards, and I think it was like turn 4, and she was like, I go infinite and mill myself and then win with Laboratory Maniac, and we were like, alright. Good game. It's good stuff. We did get a foil. Wasn't a foil rare, but it is a strength in numbers. It's a beautiful looking foil, I have to say. The foiling on this looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got, well, look at that, a rare conspiracy card. So weight advantage, right? Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Cool. And we got a sweet Monarch token. So we got 2 rares from our Throne of Eldraine pack. 1 being foil, both being playable good cards. We got 2 rares from our Conspiracy Take the Crown pack. 1 being a conspiracy, which is kind of like not really playable except in conspiracy formats. But we did get a foil as well, strength in numbers, and the rare is playable as well, very playable. So I think it was a pretty good week for us. Pretty nice random Thursday shuffle. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget, next week, tune in. We've got these 6 packs remaining, and I will be adding 2 new packs, probably 1 from a standard set and 1 from an older or a supplementary set. So that way there will be something new and exciting to watch next week. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.